Let's learn rail walks. Rail walks are a trick done on the side of your skateboard where you start by standing over the trucks and wheels, then walk along the rail of your skateboard and hop back to where you started. Before you try this trick, you should be really comfortable getting into and out of hillside rail, be comfortable shuffling around in rail so you can try and keep your balance if you start to fall, and be comfortable doing tail stop shuffles. Once you're in hillside rail, you want to make sure you're standing on the wheels with the balls of your feet. This spot right here. Not your toes, not your heels. You want the balls of your feet to be making contact with the wheels and the deck. From here, you start the rail walk by placing your front foot a third or halfway down the board. With the ball of your front foot resting on the rail, you need to bring your back foot around from the back wheels to the front wheels. Then, while balancing on the front wheel, you unwind your front foot to come out and float in front of the nose, and end the trick by hopping back to the starting position. There are a few things you can practice to work on this. First, just get comfortable moving that front foot from the front wheels to the rail. Just go back and forth over and over again until you feel really stable while moving, and practice with both feet. Then just work on stepping over to the front wheels. This part takes a lot of work and involves a ton of toe touches. It is just part of the process. Finally, the hop back. In the beginning, feel free to keep your feet really close together to make this hop and switching of feet a lot easier. It's why I recommend working on the tail stop shuffle first. Get used to switching the foot that you're supporting your body weight with from the safety of tail stop first. Then move on to rail. Increase the distance your feet are as you get more and more comfortable hopping from your back foot to the starting position. You can also think of it as two parts, the crossover and then the hop back. I really just focused on those two things, crossover, rest, hop back. I tried to do each part smoothly, but I wasn't concerned about doing it all together as one trick in the beginning. That smoothness just comes with time. Now, when doing the rail walk, do remember to bend your knees. It will help you remain balanced and help you catch yourself if you tip the board over, which will happen a lot. Do experiment with foot placement. I found it easier to do rail walks with my front foot closer to the front wheel and with my foot slightly angled in the beginning. Same goes for your shoulders and hips. Feel free to open your shoulders up to follow this tilted foot as you walk along the deck. And be sure not to think of this as a heavy step. Try to think of it as you're walking on something you might break. It's a very quick crossover where your weight goes from one wheel to the other wheel and does not rest in the middle of the deck. Like any trick, it can take a long time to master, but once you've mastered the rail walk, you can move on to all kinds of rail walk variations and other tricks like rail whips and rail flips. So try rail walks and be sure to share your progress with us. And keep dancing.